Yo, how's it going, guys? Tribal Links here. Welcome back. Got a couple matches lined up. I got two in a row. These are back-to-back, same map, different hangar. And then one more, just a little bonus footage. Give you some down low on what's going on here at the channel and whatnot like this. So, this is my free-to-play hangar right here. It's pretty potent, but it's it's full of glass cannons, so you know it's a little tricky to play. But if I play it right and in the right crowd, I can do pretty well. So right here, we're just kind of trying to do a little crowd control, keep them pushed back as much as we can. Keep everyone tucked in cover. This Falcon just went and fangs out. Looks like we got one pushing down the left side. Hopefully my teammates are going to hold off on that one. We're going to go ahead and try and push on this center beacon here. Looks like we got a tier helping us out, but that's a leech right there. So now the leech, if I hit him, he's going to damage my teammates. So we're not going to do anything yet. His leech is done. We did still lose a teammate, but that's one less leech on the board. We got to go ahead and hold this center beacon, capture it here. But it looks like we lost that left side beacon, so it's unfortunate. Barely surviving this, wow. Tier's got a nice health bump there, but we get taken out from behind, so seem to be in a bit of trouble. I'm gonna pull out this here Titan and just kind of try and move him around a little bit. Now that's an Ares about to come up on the right side here. Now I'm gonna be honest, like I've been playing with this Titan a little bit. I haven't really upgraded it. I'm kind of saving all of my currency to buy a new one, but I'm not really finding it all that spectacular, to be honest. Now I heard rumors that they're getting better, they're getting stronger. We'll see how that goes, but at this point it is a bit of a bullet sponge, but for the most part it's just another bot in my hangar, and so I just use it like that. I just use it like it's a tank in my hangar. If it was a Lancelot or if it was a Bulwark, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you just gotta make that push, and well, you pull out a tank, right? So let's pull out this Aojun now. Starting to get the hang of this thing. Takes a little bit of practice, the flying and stuff like that, the timing and stuff like that, but it's pretty powerful once you get the hang of it. And so we're gonna try and fix this little problem here. They do have quite a bit of an advantage on that beacon bar. We're going to have to try and work hard to pull it back. Another leech here. So now we do have a 4-cap here. Good push by the team. Thank you very much. Excellent job, guys. But I'm going to go ahead and stand back, and I'm going to consider it my job now to protect this center beacon for a while, because holding a 4-cap is really a dangerous prospect, especially when it looks as though we've been playing a man down this entire match. And so I'm going to hold back. My job is to make sure that no one taps this center beacon here to the best of my ability, and you know, we'll see if we can't drain their beacon bar a little bit here. There's still a bit of time left on the clock, so it's not dire straits yet, but it's a Titan here. Now that's all fine and well, but I see this guy come up the ramp. He's going to come up from behind on my teammates here, which is not cool, so let's go ahead and push him back. Gotta reload again. That tier is just dancing out there trying to stay alive. Trying to protect the Fenrir, I suppose. Keeping them pushed back. Now I'm going to pull back again because remember, my job is not to push forward. It is actually to protect this center beacon, so I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. I have a tendency to do that. Looks like we got another Titan over here. And that hover over there is going to cause some trouble with the crossfire, so I'm a little worried about him as well. Got to reload here. He's just ghosted. Now I'm going to try and get this Inquisitor here. Right there in the middle, standing right in the center beacon, but of course I can't lock onto him. So, let's make sure our Titan friend here knows to stand on that beacon. Looks like they got it taken care of. Inquisitor is still standing on that center beacon. 3, 2, 1. Stealth drop, toast. And this is what I mean, you know, the practice thing and whatnot. And so now I just got my guns caught on here. This is not cool. But, you know, life goes on. So we're going to lose this one. There's another Titan coming in. But we did manage to kind of even off that beacon bar, so that's pretty cool. Now, this Raker is actually deadly when it comes to, for the Titans there. So hopefully we can get in and get close enough. We can start tailing on him, but that hurt. Can we get in before that 5 seconds to 1 and boom? No. Shit. Spectre Vortex. Thank you, Manny. Thank you. You know. And that'll do it for this match. So anyway, not too bad. Not the greatest match in the world, but you know, I'm just trying to find a couple matches now. I'm not really able to record as much. We'll get into that a little later. At the end here, I'll give you some down low on what's going on, but you know, just try to pull a couple of matches together from the same map so that you can kind of see how the different styles of gameplay here. Now this is my OG account. This is my original account. Run a lot of older bots in here, a lot of older weapons. I don't have any of the new toys except for the tier that's in my lineup. And I just kind of try and push it and see how we can do. I think I'm still in Masters League. Yeah, I think I'm still in Masters League with this account. But really, it's a lot of fun to play. Now, the other account, you'll notice everything runs bullet hose. That's because the cost of upgrades and the upgrade times is really cheap for the bullet hose. And so I ran with that so that I could get all of the high-end robots that I have in that line. But it's makes for kind of a monotonous gameplay. It's powerful, but you know, you're always doing the same thing. So this hangar's a little more fun. You know, got this Heihachi going on here. These Orkans are maybe level 9, maybe level 10. But it's a pretty powerful setup. And you know, kind of try and play it a little defensively. Sort of play it as an ambush tool, and you know, it's a lot of fun. Now this map isn't really suited to this Orkan style gameplay though. The gap in the middle is better for Columbus, but you know, we're gonna try and play it out here. Kinda stuck. Someone please come in range. No, I can't take this anymore. Alright. It kind of looks like a stupid move, but basically I'm pulling out all of their opponents. Get them out from cover so that my team can go nail them, yeah? Because they're all trying to lock onto me. They're all going to try and kill me while I pop out. So that's the point of that one there. And now we're a little closer to range too. Gonna be honest, I didn't expect to make it across that gap, but we got lucky that time. So now I'm just gonna be annoying over here because you know, like I say, I didn't really expect to make that gap. So you know, I don't have you know, I already feel like I've pushed this bot too long. So we're just gonna kind of be a little annoying here for a minute. See how much damage we can do before they figure out how to take us down here. There's one. What was that? Was that a Falcon? Yeah, it must have been. There we go. And there we go. So this Strider is a new addition to my lineup. Kind of been looking forward to it. Now that I'm starting to get into the ambush style, you know, this Strider is going to be my new favorite toy, I think. Though, you know, I've got a few favorite toys now in this hangar, so that's going to be a hard call. I did end up mounting an Exodus to this Strider, so it has changed a little bit. That'll come up in this next video coming out. But for now, I'm not sure. It's a toss-up because this Ember I found him to be pretty potent, and you know, bouncing in and out. I'm liking this whole ambush style at this point because things are getting too powerful nowadays. And you know, you gotta play it a little more safe, a little more defensive. So as much as I play a hard offense because you know, I found that to be what's necessary. I still do play very defensively as much as I can. So this is a great addition. Now I'm gonna try and sneak up here. Is this a Leo? Yeah. Is this a little bit of lag? Yeah. Just a little bit. Gotta love that coffee shop. So we're gonna go ahead and toast this Leo here. Still hasn't figured out what's going on. And now next up we got a Fenrir here. so we're going to start burning into him here. And he's figured it out. I'm going to try and zip back here. I got stuck. Ramps and stuff are kind of tricky. I'm still getting the hang of that with the speed burst. Because, yeah, it's a little wonky. But, let's go ahead and play with the Titan here for a minute. I think at this point, damage is the name of the game. Want to see how much I can put down. Not really too worried about the robot. You know, I've still got plenty of them in the hangar, and you know, only 4 minutes left in the match, so I'm going to go out here and try and deal as much damage as I can. What do we got here? Looks like a Titan. Is he capturing our beacon? Ah, he is too. Alright. There's that Fenrir. There's another Titan.
Titan slain.
Alright, he's got that Fenrir down. So, yeah, I guess now we just march it.
Double kill.
Little bits of lag again. Just enough to be a nuisance, you know. Gotta love it. Oh, and these Titans are still affected by all of your standard operating. So that's why the Raker is so powerful against these Titans. Is I can pretty much keep them suppressed and then just walk in on them with that Avenger. And you know, with that much DPS at close range, they really, you know, even the Titan will melt. So I think that's, you know, they were looking at making them more powerful. I'm not sure what I think of that yet. You know, I think there's enough really powerful, really overpowerful stuff here in the game now that you know, making these I don't know, I think it's gonna disrupt a whole bunch. I'm kind of getting tired of the whole deal at this point, to be honest, but there we go. Not too bad. Nothing crazy, but not too bad. Alright, so we got some bonus footage up here. Just a random match that I hit. And basically, I just wanted to give myself a chance to let you in on some details. So, you know, you might have noticed I was offline for a while. Not posting any videos. My old phone, the one I used to run on, the screen cracked. Trying to replace it was a nightmare, and so I bought a downgrade. I went ahead and bought an S6 just because it was cheap and it was, you know, easily accessible. Bought it secondhand, and so that's what I'm running on now. It works. I am able to play, but recording is a bit of a trick. Both due to the you know, just the speed of the phone in general, and also because of the battery life in the phone is a bit weird. So we don't do as much recording anymore, but we'll still try and bring you some things as you know, new things come up and stuff. I do have a couple of videos that I want to put out here in the next little bit, and you know, so watch for that. A little something about some medium long range support, and you know, just a couple more comparisons between the old and the new, because you know, people are still complaining, and I'm still complaining about all these new bots that are on the board, but you know, everything does have a balance, and you know, I just want to show that, you know, these old school bots can still kick it. So we'll do a couple more of those as well, but as a general rule, I won't be putting out as much video content as I was before, just because of this phone situation right now. I do hope that that will change in the future, but you know, not the near future, unfortunately. So I really do apologize for that. And you know, beyond that, as you can see, I have still been working on this game. You know, I haven't given it up. We're still here, and we're still getting stronger. So you know, watch out, champions. We are coming. Free to play. You know, money can't buy you safety in this game. So anyway, that's about it as far as that goes. So now we're kind of in a little bit of trouble. I'm trying to kind of keep track of what everything's going on here. I'm rocking short range right now though, so being out there in the open doesn't seem too appealing to me right now, but looks like maybe, you know, maybe we can make it to the center beacon over here. Gonna make a push for it anyway, because beacons is the name of the game, and you know, so often it's forgotten, and so often I have to put my neck on the line like this to try and make sure the beacons are captured, though I think this was kind of you know, just a waste of energy on this one, and we might have lost some ground here as well. So they're crossing over here at another weird angle. This is kind of interesting actually, but I don't think I can hit them. I think there might be some lag again, because I don't seem to be hitting this guy. It's kind of funny actually. It's kind of funny actually. Alright, we gotta take at least one of these guys. Come on. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't seem to be hitting this guy. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and stick to the close range battles over here. So we got one sneaking off. Oh, hey. All right, let's give him a second. 3, 2, bam. Oh yeah, by the way, Exodus. So I played around a little bit with the setup. We're rocking an Exodus now with two Gust. That'll be in the next video coming out. But you know, this Exodus is pretty much exactly what I was looking for. The chance to go in and sabotage and get right back out again. 5-second unload, I think 5.5 is the burst, so go ahead and capture this. What's that? Oh, that's one of them dragons that's now gone. Gonna hide behind the pillar and try not to get hit by his rockets here. That is what I'm talking about. Oh, coming back in. Uh-oh. Alright, we're in trouble. That's okay. We'll get the hang of it. Now, if you're looking to carry a team, go ahead and build a hangar of these. This thing is ridiculous. Of course, you know, we're starting to set up our pilots, so this has got sharpshooter on it. We will get mechanic going soon enough, but for now it's got sharpshooter and we got a fortifier, so it's pretty tanky. But it's easy to get cocky. Like right here. Yeah, so obviously I'm reloading and here I am just walking straight at my opponent. Like nothing matters. You know, not worrying about him. Not worrying about this Titan here. No, I'm just gonna try and follow this guy around the corner. Yeah, you know, like this sort of thing is why my bulwark doesn't survive sometimes. And then, of course, there's my Spectre. I love this thing. I've done a lot of setups with this robot. And I've got to say, this is quite possibly my favorite Spectre setup. And of course, all of these Turons are level 10. And things just melt. It's absolutely devastating. Run for cover. I'm coming. Wait for him to pop back out. There we go. Alright, this must be that bulwark. Look at this. Absolutely ridiculous. Alright, we got a Titan. Oh, we got two Titans. What? Oh no, the reload. Oh, that was a close match. Right on. Well, that's about does it for this episode. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for showing up. It's Tribal Links. We're signing off.